So, where are we at?
Where are we at? Well, we're kind of opening soon, so I'd love to tell you that we're kind of
Shit.
I guess the majority of our work has gone into putting up walls, which is not a pleasant task.
No, we obviously have to build all the stud work and then fill it all with insulation, which is really good in your lungs and on your skin. Then we board it up.
I'll give you some statistics on the plasterboard. We've put up about 500 sheets of plasterboard so far, and we've gone through about 6,000 screws, something like that. We've got a tiny little plastering man that comes in and does our Fugen filler, like in between the plasterboard joints, and then we paint.
You can walk on a ladder, that's pretty impressive.
You can.
Using a ladder for feet.
And then once we've built the walls, you got to paint them. And Pepe's done his plastering. Then you got to paint them.
Then you got to paint them. And yeah, it needs a couple of layers. Fairly self-explanatory stuff.
Just pop it on the wall, don't you?
You just put it on the bloody wall.
We've got all the floors are now laid, and most of them are lacquered and sealed. So one of the biggest problems we have here is finding like the stuff that we know we can find back home. For example, we're sealing our like screed floors with like polyurethane, and in England you just walk into a hardware store and you get this stuff. But here you can't, and like you talk to a lot of specialists about it, and they don't even know that this product exists. But eventually we found someone who stocks some German manufacturers this like really great epoxy seal, and then with a matte coating on top. But it looks fantastic.
It was really nice to walk around on sealed floors barefoot. That's one of the first main luxuries.
Without a nail going in your foot. So that's happened. Well, we've moved up to the top floor. We've got our little penthouse apartment now.
It's really comfortable. We have about 1 kilometre of couches. Too few people to fill the couch space.
Which is a luxury that I've never imagined we ever had. So it's a hell of an improvement. We've got a kitchen sink.
What's going on?
There's water coming out.
Woo!
Out of the correct place.
How long's it been since we've had a sink?
I've never seen a sink here.
A kitchen sink, we've never had one.
We've had heaps of plumbing problems. Hilarious.
Welcome to the Grove Montenegro. Here in our ensuite bathrooms we have a very special feature. And that feature is, if you want to use the shower, you have to ask your next door neighbours to turn it on. As you can see, this shower head is connected to the tap going next door. And this tap here is to the one next door. So
Every morning you wake up and there's a pool of water somewhere, and there's another excuse as to why it happened. The wrong sort of pipes. He was told to install the wrong thing. Someone else has broken the pipe or some shit.
Well, the water's too hot.
The water was too hot for the pipes, apparently.
Well, spring has sprung officially here in Montenegro, and as you perhaps can see, there's some green shoots on the trees behind us. There's a lot of blossoms out from all the plums and cherries and things around, so it's been a really good time to plant. We managed to get grass in, we seeded all our terraces and our garden, and that's going gangbusters. We planted a whole heap of vines. We're hoping they're going to cover our pergola for a nice shady beverage in the summer afternoons. So yeah, it's all coming together. We've built a sort of an Alcatraz for our vegetables, which the chickens still seem to be able to get in too, but we're learning from our mistakes.
So who have we had with us most of the time? Obviously we've got the great Sophie Pasola. I'm not biased, but she's the best. Chris and Zoe. That's you. We've got Ben, my cousin at the minute.
He spends more time here than on the Isle of Man, I think.
And we've got Jackson. Now Jackson you will know from previous videos. He's come back to assist.
Hi, Jackson.
Hi.
What are you doing?
Just cleaning the floors for Tom.
Okay.
We had this really low period after winter when nothing was happening. Everyone was knackered and it was so cold and we just needed to kick up our arse, and Jackson's really good at everything. So he just kind of gets on and does stuff, and that makes us feel like, oh, we should do stuff too.
Tell us about Kevin.
Oh, Kevin.
No, Kevin. He's volunteering his way around the world, or at least Turkey or Iran, I think.
Something like that.
Yeah, on his bicycle currently, and he's a stonemason.
We're sitting on some of his handiwork now. He built these stairs for us, just out of shot. A beautiful pair of stone pillars. He built surrounds for our pergola, depending on how you want to pronounce that. And he built an amazing fire pit for us, which we've managed to roast some delicious things on already. So yeah, Kevin's very dear to us.
And most importantly,
Chocolate sausage rolls.
Sausage rolls. He said he wasn't going to leave until he mastered some patisserie. So we had croissant and pain au chocolat and a cake pretty much every night.
Kevin, what are you cooking? What are you cooking?
Biscuit for tiramisu.
Ooh, heavenly.
Yeah, Kevin. You said that?
No, that's very good.
No, you said it.
Any other thoughts?
I think what's been the hardest for me to kind of get my head around is, be it through lack of workmanship available here, and lack of products available, and lack of money. Things have had to change, and they're not ideal. It'll still be great, but it's not the perfect dream that you imagine.
Even really simple things like the light switches and the wall sockets available in the hardware store. There's only really one type, but in the long run we've got a lot more to worry about than that.
In a month, we're going to open, let's say that.
In a month?
Yeah, it's terrifying. You go first, Chris. How do you feel?
Well, yeah, it's terrifying. I guess one of the things that I'm feeling better about is we keep making decisions that err on the side of us leaving some things slightly unfinished. For example, we're having some lovely exposed concrete ceilings, and that obviously saves us time. Things like that make everything a bit easier on us. It's going to be fine though. I think it's going to be fine.
It's going to be fine, but in true like Grand Designs fashion, we're out of time, we're out of money, and Chris is pregnant. But in true Grand Designs fashion, it'll be fine. Like, we'll open and the kind of clientele, the guests we will have will buy.
No, they won't.
We'll be tottering around finishing things off. Yeah, it's not about the complete product, is it? It's about just the atmosphere that will be created. To be fair, everyone's going to spend most of the time outside, so as long as we've got a lawn to lay around on, which this is true.
Kind of true.
Yeah. It looks very flattering from this angle, but let me tell you. Should I pick one and show the camera?
That was dill, that wasn't grass.
That was a dill.
I don't know, it's good.
No, it's not dill. What's the other one? Chives.
Okay.